What's up guys, my name is JDCut5 and welcome back to another episode of the Creator Club Career Mode, and today we're going to be going through the games. First game is a simulation against Sutton United, coming away with a 1-0 win. Elijah Just getting on the score sheet, getting all 3 points for this side then. As we got our next game against Doncaster Rovers, a big game for us as we have a departure going out the club. He isn't going on a permanent, he is going on a loan. It's one of the prospects that we've had already in the club when we first created Joseph Hutchinson on for a 2-year deal on loan. Hopefully he can get up some rating and get some experience, and hopefully as we go up the leagues we might be able to integrate him into the team in the future. Looking at the side, as you can see, not a lot of changes being made. A strong side on display against Doncaster Rovers, and one of the big stories is Stephen Davis considering retirement. Are we going to only have a season with him, or is he going to be with us next season? Not too sure as we get into this game then. With a lot of confidence, we're doing well so far, climbing up the table and getting some decent results, hoping for that to be the case this time round. 7 minutes gone and Vega is on the ball. He's on the left hand side, he cuts inside on the right, the defender is left absolutely sliding onto the pitch. Vega takes a shot and Vega scores. What a goal that is from Alexis Vega. He does what he does best and puts it in the back of the net. Perfectly done, cuts in on the right hand side, sending the defender into next year, and he does, as I say, what he does best and just finds the back of the net. He takes his time really well. He completely does that defender where he cuts in again more onto the right hand side and he bangs it in on his right foot. Keeper having absolutely no chance with that whatsoever. He doesn't get anywhere near it, and that is one for to be seeing in nestling in the back of the net as Doncaster Rovers get themselves on the go. As you can see, they're going right on the right hand side. Only 10 minutes in, but they've got a lot to give. As you can see, they make their first attack and they're doing really well off the restart. Could they get the goal? Lovely save from Valiezev as he puts it out for a corner kick, not being able to retrieve it and put it up the pitch, but it does go out for a corner as they try and see if they can find one of the teammates in red and white as they pump it into the box. A lot of bodies there, they connect with it. Valiezev once again with a mega save, putting it out for a corner kick. That could have gone anywhere, that could have gone into the back of his own net, but it goes out for another corner as they whip it back into the box. Another connection as they remake it. Not as clean though, but they do get a shot there. A lot of orange bodies in there as you can see, and we're trying to block it, trying to see if we can do anything, and it is another corner kick. All the pressure coming from Doncaster Rovers, as you can see, trying to see if they can do anything and get themselves back into the game early on. A lovely collection from the corner kick, and we're going to try and see if we can pump it up there on the counter attack. Alexis Vega on the left hand side, we know he's got pace to be able to beat players. He's going to do so on the left. As you can see, there's a lot of men back but not many orange shirts forward. He's going to do it on his own though to make it 2. Lovely save from the keeper, Lawler, pulling it out for a corner kick. That nearly was it, as Alexis Vega is going to whip it in on this right hand side. 17 minutes gone, as you see, pumping it into the box. Can we meet someone? Angolo, he can't meet it just yet as it falls out to Czech. Czech's got options as he pumps it into Aurari. Aurari takes his time as he turns the defender really well. He takes the shot, and even better, he finds the back of the net. The Qatari centre back finds the back of the net to make it 2-0. 18 minutes gone. A lovely shot from Aurari, an unlikely goal scorer being a centre back. Usually it's more headers than anything, but it wasn't to be because it's a lovely shot on his right foot. He does so well to beat the man there. As you can see, he turns him really well on his right foot, and it's right into the bottom corner. You couldn't get any more perfect if you tried, and he's definitely going to remember that one, that is for sure. 29 minutes gone then. We're 2-0 up in this game. Doncaster Rovers, we were kind of getting some pressure from them. They're trying to see if they can do anything, but they're making a real big mistake trying to push forward. But yeah, they've been really kind of poor in some areas, and we've been really strong, but they're going to get a chance here. Valiezev collects comfortably. It's been a really good half for us as we go into the second then, trying to see if we can maintain our form and hopefully get a third, as Alvarez does really well. He's really strong with that challenge. He finds a teammate, Czech onto Rojas. We haven't seen much of Rojas in this game on the right hand side. Could he get involved as he cuts in on the left? He finds his teammate Oter in space. He's going to shoot, and it rolls onto the post, but Rojas does follow it up with a lovely kind of tap into the net. As I was saying, he hasn't had much involvement in this game so far, but he now has, as he's got his first goal for the game. Brilliant bit of play from Rojas, cutting on the left hand side. He found Oter really well. Oter was unlucky with a nice kind of open his body up for the finesse shot. Just rolls onto the post, but luckily it falls out to Rojas, and Rojas puts it into the back of the net. As I say, it's been all us so far. Doncaster hasn't got into it whatsoever as they try and see if they can whip it in on the left hand side. They're going to put it into the box. Hurst is on the ball as he tries to find his teammate, but Alvarez and Angolo team up, and we do really well, but we can't clear. Lovely block from Capozzo as we now clear the ball. As you can see, Al-Qatani is there. He picks up the ball and a dangerous area, and we're going to try and push forward really quick, and we're going to do it in numbers. Also, check steaming forward, but it's not to be as Ote loses the ball. It's kind of half and half where the ball is going swaying from side to side, but they're in a dangerous position. Ironside, lovely goal from Doncaster Rovers. That is their first of the game. An unlucky one from us, as we have been playing really well in this game, and I was hoping to keep a clean sheet, but it wasn't to be. Caught on the break, we lost the ball in a real dangerous position, and Ironside make the most of that. Lovely goal just from outside the area, and Valiziev has no clue what to do in that situation, and it falls into the back of the net, but we're going to try and keep on going. As you can see, we're in a dangerous position, and we don't care because we've made it 4-1. Al-Qahtani putting it on himself on the score sheet as he wheels away in celebration. A lovely goal, really well taken. Al-Qahtani growing height to height in this league so far, and he's proving to be such a pure member of the squad. Found in a really good position, as you can see. He was open there, and he was going to do nothing else but put it into the back of the net. Keeper having no chance, as he feels like he's going to dive one side, and he puts it the other. Then 76 minutes gone, with 4-1 up in this tie, completely cruising. We're just passing it about, but we lose it in a dangerous position. Miller on the left hand side, the number 9, trying to see if he can whip it in. A lovely interception from Al-Rari, the goal scorer, as you can see, and then he gets a lovely kind of clearance, as you can there, on the header, and we just try and see if we can push it out. It kept coming out to a red and white shirt, but it does eventually put onto a corner kick. Substitutions being made in this last 10, trying to freshen it up as Nelson comes on for Stephen Davis. He's had a decent game. Elijah just on the left, and Mateo Joseph up front then, as we change things up in this last 10 minutes. Substitutes coming on as they get a corner kick, whether we can kind of defend this one and hopefully only have it where we've conceded one goal. As they pump it into the box, red and white shirts are there, they do connect with it. Valiziev making a really well earned serve there. A lot of saves being made in this tie, and he's proving to be such a good goalkeeper for us. Hopefully that potential rating he will meet, and he will kind of be the best goalkeeper that he could possibly be. 84 minutes gone then. Kevin Alvarez on the ball as he tries to push forward. He's doing really well, shrugging off the players. He finds his teammate Joseph, who's in a decent position, as he tries to take it around the defenders. He loses it though. The pressure is on as we win it in a dangerous area. Elijah just, and it falls out to him on a plate, and you can do nothing else but score that. A real mistake from the defence, and as you can see, the way they try and clear it, they're not doing it whatsoever. As we do intercept it from the block, as you can see, Rojas got involved on that one, and Elijah just will take that all day then. 2 minutes left of a +3 stoppage time. We're going to have one last attack. Rojas on the right as he finds his teammate Al-Qahtani. Them two linking up really well as he's got options. One of them being Mateo Joseph. He's got the legs to get past the defence, and that is a lovely goal for our sights. And you can see as another player that wheels away in celebration. 6 goals in this tie then. A lovely domination against Doncaster Rovers. Pure just elegance from the players, and we've done from start to finish, proved to be the better team, and that was a lovely game to participate in, that's for sure. But a big game coming up at home against Milton Keynes, a real kind of test. We lost previously in the away fixture. We didn't have as many players available compared to what we do have now, and hopefully we can put this to the test and hopefully get the result that we really need to push on in League 2. As I say, we lost MK Dons in the previous fixture, so we know what they're capable of. With that being said, MK Dons get themselves underway. Harrison on the ball. They're just passing about themselves in our area, looking very sharp and fast, that is to be said. As Devoy's on the ball as he finds his teammate Lecco. Lecco gets pushed off, and as you can see, we're going to try and push forward. Nelson finding Mateo Joseph in a decent position. Not many men forward, but he takes it around the defence in a real dangerous position. Could he shoot? A real good opportunity, but a bad finish from Mateo Joseph, going wide of the goal. 13 minutes gone. It seems to be all us at the moment as Mateo Joseph gets involved. He finds his teammate Nelson. Nelson can't get the shot off as he finds Elijah Just. Elijah Just tries to kind of creep into the box. Falls to Nelson. It wasn't a pass. It just literally fell to him, but a really good save from the goalkeeper, and he puts it out for a corner kick then. 15 minutes gone as Alexis Vega whips it into a dangerous position. Mateo Joseph can't get to it. It falls out to Watson, who takes his time. He chests the ball onto the right hand side. Vega's going to whip it in, or is he going to run into the box? He's going to shoot. No, he's not. It's just a lovely save from the Milton Keynes goalkeeper, once again keeping his side in it, keeping it at 0-0 as we whip it into the box once again, trying to find our teammate Best. I can't believe it. He's saving it, literally shot after shot. He's putting it out for corner kicks. A real big chance from Best there, not being able to convert as we get another hit at it. Mateo Joseph can't fall to it. Elijah just gets the interception now, as you can see, our outside on the area. We're going to try and see if we can pump it in there, but we find Alexis Vega in a decent position. He finds Watson also. Watson with the shot. Another big save from the goalkeeper. Save after save after save. Unbelievable stuff. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything from that corner, as you can see. 24 minutes gone then. They're in a decent position. It's been all us, but Milton Keynes could prove to be the difference as he takes it round Valiziev. He chips it over, and Payne, the goal scorer for Milton Keynes, the previous one when we played them in the away fixture, scores once again, and he celebrates with his teammates. A brilliant goal on the counter-attack, an unlucky one for us as it's definitely been all us as of the moment. We've been doing everything in our power to score, but it hasn't proven to be what we need it to be, as MK Dons on the attack once again, trying to see if they can make it two in this game. Payne's been the one in front. Harrison, lovely save from Valiziev, keeping his side in it. It's gone from one moment where we've been all us to now all MK Dons as we try and defend the corner. We do it really well. Alexis Vega found on the counter-attack, really lucky for the ball to creep on side on the right-hand side. Lewington can't keep up as he tries to charge past. He's going to do a bit of a skill to try and get past him. He does really well on the right. Lovely goal from Alexis Vega to keep his side in it. 1-1 then inside 32 minutes. We have dominated possession, we've dominated shots, but we haven't been able to score. This time round though we have, as Alexis Vega hits on the counter-attack, leaving the defence for dead and finding the back of the net then late into the second half. 60 minutes gone, not a lot being happening whatsoever, trying to see if we can keep our cards close to our chest. Hopefully we are able to do something as another big save from Valiziev is being made, trying to see if we can push it out from the back now, and it was really hard to do so, with substitutions being made then as we try and freshen up the side, try and see what difference will be made by some players. McDermott's going to come on for Watson, try and see if that will freshen up the midfield and give us a few more ideas. 69 minutes gone, Elijah just on the right hand side, could he cross it into the box? He puts it in there, McDermott's there, isn't being able to found as a decent interception from Milton Keynes as they push forward now. They've got options as white shirts are driving forward. Tucker on the ball as he tries to pass it forward, but Jarvis does really well to intercept. Jarvis is there, he could whip it in, he's going to whip it in, Mateo Joseph, and he picks up the header to make it 2-1 in this time. Mateo Joseph not having so much of involvement in this game. He's had a few chances, but this time round he finds the back of the net with a lovely cross from Jarvis, an unlikely person to be in that sort of position. The centre back going all the way up to the left wing position, putting in a decent spot. He puts it into the box, lovely, and it's a peach of a cross as he puts it onto Mateo Joseph's head and he puts it in the back of the net. And that could be that, a game that's been really tough for us, a game of both halves where it's been really hard to get into it and just try and convert as many chances as possible. We haven't been that good in front of goal, but it might just be enough. A full-time whistle has been blown and we do walk away with all 3 points, getting on revenge of Milton Keynes. A really, really good game, and it could have been a game that could have gone either way in all honesty, but we come away with all 3 points as we have a simulation game. We have another game, sorry, not a simulation, against Mansfield Town, a big opposition, and I'm just trying to get off the back of the previous game against MK Dons. It was such a big game for us, a big 3 points, and hopefully we can prove to be the difference in this game against Mansfield Town. We know they're a decent opposition and we know they've been good in the table so far. Hopefully we can continue our form though and push on in the league then as Mansfield Town get going. They make a really good kind of quick start, as Swan's on the left hand side. Could he put his ball into the box? But he doesn't. He's on the outside. Clark's on the outside, just passing it between them. They do really well to get past the wing back. Swan trying to do something, but Alvarez intercept onto Rojas on the right hand side. A lot of yellow shirts forward now trying to get back as we hit them on the break, and Rojas using a really good bit of pace there, and Rojas could be in as he's finding the defence gone right past him. It's 3-on-1, but he's made the best of it and he's found the back of the net to make it 1-0. The New Zealand international wheeling away in celebration. A lovely goal from Rojas, an individual bit of brilliance, and he finds the back of the net to put his team at 1-0 in front, and hopefully we're continuing our form as we look to make a really good start in this game. Mansfield Town looked decent in that sort of area of the pitch, but we picked it up on the counter-attack and it was just too much, and Rojas still has the legs to get past the best of defences. 11 minutes gone, Johnson on the right hand side trying to drive forward as he tries to beat Capozo. Capozo trying to meet the ball, as you can see, trying to shield it and trying to see if he can get to it, but he can't. Nice pass to Lewis as Lewis holds the ball up really well. Capozo getting involved, it might go out for a corner, but he keeps it in. Johnson on the right hand side and gets intercepted by Alexis Vega. Alexis Vega's got teammates forward. You've got Alcatani there, he makes a decent pass to Oter on the middle as he puts it onto the left hand side. Vega's going to drive forward. He's found a pocket of space and he's done it really well. He could find the back of the net, but he finds check with a shot. Lovely save from the Mansfield Town keeper, keeping his side in it, that is for sure, as he gets a goal kick in the 17th minute. He puts it out and N'Golo's going to try and win this one. He does it really well to find Alcatani. Alcatani turns as he finds Oter making a 1-2 with Vega as Vega knows the run is there as he tries to drive forward. Could he take the shot? What a goal that is from Alexis Vega. An unbelievable goal from Alexis Vega. He could have been nice and passed it to Rote, but he knew of his talent and he definitely showed it there. A lovely, lovely goal. A real kind of bit of distance on that. Also, as you can see on the replay, he just completely does the defence. I don't know anything of it. Probably about 25 yards out, I would say, on the right-hand side, and a lovely finesse into the top corner. You couldn't get any more into the top corner if he tried. 27 minutes gone then. Mansfield Town not having the best of games. Had a quick start, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be that they're going to continue like it, as they are 2-0 down in this tie as we try and intercept the ball as they drive forward. Lewis onto his teammate Keller Dunn. Keller Dunn onto Swan. Swan's in a dangerous position. He's got options there. We intercept it initially, but Clark, lovely save from Valiezev as he keeps his side into a clean sheet so far as they get the corner here, trying to see if they can do anything. A bad clearance, and once again a lovely save from Valiezev. How he got to that, I'm not too sure. He might only about be 50 odd rated, but he is definitely proving to be one of the prospects of the year. That is to be said, as a lovely save from Valiezev, keeping his side in this tie as they get another corner kick. Could they do something as we try and clear it? We don't do that well though, as they find a team at Caledon, Uncle Atkins. Atkins trying to trust onto Clark. Clark's got options. He drives into a bit of space. Could he find his teammate Swan? Yes, he does. Passing it really nicely as Swan's on the ball once again. One of them surely got to take a shot as Lewis is in a dangerous position. Back onto Atkins. Atkins takes a shot. Lovely save. Valiezev collects, and we still are in this game then. Well, we're in the second half now. Mansfield Town trying to see if they can better their performance. Not looking so bad so far. I see a bad touch there, but they've had a decent amount of shots. Valiezev has been on his toes, and it's definitely proven to be good for his side as we charge forward now. 48 minutes gone. Could we make the second half start even better as Al-Qahtani drives forward? Two men marking him as he puts it onto Vega. Vega to Rojas for his second. He doesn't able to get it, but Al-Qahtani does. And Al-Qahtani finds the back of the net, thumps it into the back of the net, and he'll wheel away in celebration. A lovely goal from Al-Qahtani, and he is definitely proving to be one of the biggest gems and probably the biggest prospects in terms of the position where he is and how young he is. Also, he is climbing up the ranks every time he scores, every time he passes. That is the rating going up for him, as he's proving to be a real good game so far for himself. 57 minutes gone as Lewis is on the ball as he tries to find his teammate. He does really well, trying to skip past the defender, but Alvarez is really strong, pushing off the defender, going past him really well, but he does lose the ball eventually, trying to get too cocky as he loses the ball in a dangerous position. Reed is there, Reed turns the defender. They could shoot. Atkins, they do finally find the back of the net to make it 3-1 in this tie. Half an hour to be played, and to be honest, Mansfield Town, I would say, have been on par in terms of the performance they've displayed. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net and what they need to do, and that is the most important thing, of course. They do eventually, but it might just be too little too late. As 62 minutes gone, they are on the charge. They're definitely looking good. A little bit of confidence in their stride as Reed drives forward and he finds his teammate Lewis. Lewis in that little bit of a gap as he's going to try and find his teammate. Onto Keller Dunn, he shoots. Lovely save from Valiezev, and that could have been with a 1-goal deficit, and they're still trying, as you can see, trying to see if they can get into it as McDermott's on the pitch now. He intercepts really well. Al-Qahtani over to Oter. Oter could put the final cherry on top of the cake as he tries to find the goal, and what a sitter that is for Oter. I don't know how he's missed that. It was probably harder to miss than it was to score. Substitutions being made after that howler of a shot. Brian's going to come on up top, unfortunately for Oter, and that was just absolutely diabolical. 74 minutes gone, as you can see. We're just literally, we're really comfortable now. I feel like we're in a position where we need to be, but they are on the charge, trying to see if they can get that second to make it an edgy 10 minutes, and they're going to do all in their power. As Williams on the left hand side, he's definitely got the legs to beat Alvarez as he cuts in on the right hand side, finding his teammate Lewis. Lewis, the heart of everything. Oates, and that is a goal in the 77th minute. 3-2 then. We were 3-0 up at one point, but we've got a 1-goal deficit left as they're going to have the last charge in the 93rd minute. Al-Arari getting stuck in there, winning the ball, and the full-time whistle has been blown, and thank God for that. That could have been from really, really good to really, really bad, but we do walk away with all 3 points. Not the most convincing performances. We did have a lot of chances there, but where we could have scored, but also Valiezev on his toes. Simulation against Morecambe with a 2-1 win, so we do walk away with a lot of points in this episode, looking to be really strong and building on something that is to be said. Played 33, won 24, we've drawn 6, we've lost 3, we're on 78 points, 10 clear of Stockport County, and we're even further of everyone else. I mean, we were absolutely romping it up the top, and it's lovely to see, and we're only in February. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.